Hello everyone and welcome to this video. This one is going to be so much fun. We're doing a storyline quest. The continuation of the storyline quest in the previous video, of course. Can't go ahead. Have to complete quest by quest, and I enjoy every storyline quest, love it. But first we are doing some research with Linda in the library. When you see the Silver Glade question building, you think the library is much bigger than what it looks like now. And maybe there at the Baroness portrait could be a secret room. Maybe it is bigger than what it looks like here. Maybe there's a lot of secret stuff because the building just looks so big from the outside. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it has some secrets. Yeah, I already know what is coming up. Then it's probably also not too long before we get a quest with Meteor, because I do remember that at some point he gets spotted in the Golden Hills forest. But I don't know if that is next after this storyline quest. Well, I already know how this ends because I literally just played it today. But what comes after that, I'm not 100% sure about it anymore. Back in the lovely Golden Hills. This time I started a little bit earlier because I knew I would have to get back into the swamp. So I was like, you know what, I'll start a bit earlier because it gets so dark there. I think I started around 7, between 7 and 8 in the evening. But even then it's already quite dark there. You can still see, but it is already getting harder. I'm unlocking some gates with this horse. Yeah, let's keep it a theme in the thumbnails. First South Iron Gate, then North Iron, and now the Scarecrowhill gate. Now he has no secrets. Well, no, that's not true. That he has no secrets from us anymore. We barely know him. We only know the tip of the iceberg when it comes to knowing him. You can never fully know a person anyways, because all they've been through, all they experienced, you cannot know and have felt that all, because you are not that person. That what you see, it's just the external, it's just a tip of the iceberg. There's usually so much more beneath. Of course we're gonna get back to the smugglers. They are a little bit done with us. But this will not be the last time. I thought, is that then going to be in this quest when Bob, yeah, when he is being hunted by a shark? But no, that is not in this one. But that is also still to come. That's gonna be fun too. Wow, bolt cutters should work. Why didn't we try that with the South Iron Gate? Well, it's more iconic with the key, of course. But what if first actually to make a picture of the key and then have it made by a smith based on the picture? Whilst you could just have used some bolt cutters, well, if it always works, no guarantee, but if it works on this one, then surely it would have on the other as well, right? They seem similar locks, or the exact same, so. But oh well. It gave us some more to do. Oh, this is hard to get by. Oh, I love this image. So autumny, dark, threatening, spooky. Why do they not get out, the scarecrows? Like, don't they wanna mess with everyone, anyone, anything? Or they wanna go and roam over golden hills and cause some chaos? But apparently that's not what they want. I don't know, they seem to be bound to Scarecrowhill for some reason. Sure, we'll find out more. Oh, it's such a blessing that day blockers cost nothing in this game. Well, yeah, then I would have played in another way. Played more quests, starting more quest lines on the same day and then completing them later, quest by quest. But now I just complete one quest line. It's so nice. Otherwise I would already have been through my star coins. Staying the night is like 75 star coins or something. It's expensive, so I'm really enjoying this while it lasts. I already know how we're gonna get past them. That's gonna be fun. And it will give us a race later, the golden apple race. Yay, I already thought that this is what would be coming up. The whole scarecrow thing. Scarecrowhill thing. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy having that race back. The Scarecrowhill race. I just always thought it was so much fun. It is interesting. We do learn some more lore in this one. All this information with Linda, well, I'm not gonna remember all of it obviously, but I wonder what the old SSO team had planned for Fort Maria. If they too had planned to add such a big library. A quest with discovering secrets about this library, that would have been interesting too. Alright, it didn't speed this reading part up, so you don't have to pause to be able to read it. I just read it at my own pace. Obviously I'm not gonna remember all of this, all the year numbers, etc. I did not read these entirely in the right order, but oh well, doesn't matter, it's still easy to understand. But of course, if my reading is too fast, you can always pause. You read a book. I love those wavy letters. I don't know, it looks just nice. Actually, that's also good in this quest. Like, we get to read and research as well. It's not just that Linda does it all. No, we actually get to read some Norwegian books ourselves. Honestly, I think, yeah, that's cool. That's a good thing. And it doesn't appear that often. So if you're not so much into studying and reading, no, I think it's a good balance between action and researching, the calmer stuff, to say so. Oh, I like how all these books have a different bookmarker as well. The other one had a green one, this purple one. I don't know. The other red or blue? I don't know anymore. Yeah, purple is my color now in this game. That's just how it went. And I do like it. I already have a house in mind for the summer as well. After winter. Well, I don't know though when I'm so far in the quest that I have to continue the mall and Harvest County's quest. That's gonna take a while. That's gonna take some more questing. Let's see how far I am next month already, or in January even. And I get to make all these videos about it. Yeah, I could quest faster and more if I didn't make the videos about it. And today I kind of wanted that because I just new quest appeared and I wanted to continue playing. But I can't because if I don't upload this one and next video first, then my laptop is getting so full. Not just because of that only, but I'm also working on another reputation video. But that one should be done at least next month. And something more from the new Halloween. So it's a bit much recordings I need to hold on to now. So I must keep some space free. But you know, it's fine actually. It keeps me balanced. Well, it prevents me from playing too long. Yeah, it's actually nice. Because if I don't want my laptop to be full, then I'm gonna have to stop playing at some point and upload some videos first. So actually that's a good thing for balance. This thingy, I didn't have it right at once. Some of these year numbers I forgot, but I was like, there's no point in really showing that. I'm just going to show the one where I had it all right or correct at once. Of course, we got it. We're special. Almost ready to go back to Scarecrowhill. You know what I think could be a great quest for in this game? Because now we're borrowing Elizabeth's game wand. We should make our own. That would be, I mean, because we do some more crafting of things in this game. like our horseshoes, etc. Oh, that beautiful music. But why shouldn't we also craft our own wand then? That would be cool. Yeah, if the old vision had been continued by the old SSO team, who knows, maybe we would have had a quest like that then. It is kind of their thing how they did things. Yeah, and that was really, old SSO was more about crafting, like the bridge too. We had to craft a lot from that bridge from Moreland to Harvest counties. And I believe for some stuff for races or the chicken coop. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Can't hurt us anymore now, you little scarecrow. I wonder if we would walk up to this, to the top. If yeah, there is that one. If the light then would burn out too fast that we could, so that we couldn't reach the top anymore, and that would just be fine. That it's exactly burned out every time when we get here. Probably. But I don't want to test it. Just a little bit of snow. No cold anymore though. Just regular. Now already not for a while. Yay, getting to do this race again. Yeah, Elizabeth is so right though. Something that's extremely light. There's also going to be an opposite of extremely dark opposing it for balance. Oh, I love doing this race again. Yeah, this one, it actually really does have some challenge. The panic emergency music again. Sort of. The beginning of it. This music does make you feel like you do want to get somewhere quickly, or get something done quickly before something disastrous happens. The wolfies, they don't mind us at all anymore now. Yeah, I love how they put us, the beginner, to the task. But I'm grateful, because otherwise we couldn't do these cool things. I think otherwise it would have been Alex, because she has already done it before. No, I don't want to be a frog forever, no thank you. Oh, that would be so mean. Oh, the poor horse being locked up there. She went from green to tanned. I don't. Yeah, pie is kinda tan, not that much, but see, the green really goes away. Is she more white? Her skin is grayish. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but I mean, Pi isn't a normal person, so of course Pi would not look normal at all. I mean, the darkness definitely has affected her. It was cool that she really was green at first though. Yeah, we can still see something here, but it's really getting harder. What even is that green blob stuff that she has here? It kinda has a neon light giving effect. Well, I remember in later quests when Horsey gets out, and it gets updated to generation 2? Hanoverian, I think. But I don't know if we get that quest as well before February 2017. Well, I think the team behind BSSO has really tried their best to give a version where they are still as much as possible intact from the old graphics, but also to have as much old quests as possible. I think they did it really well. I think that from 2018, yeah, the Rescuing Anne wasn't that 2018? But we in general didn't get so many storyline quests, especially not more older ones between 2017 and 2019 at least. So I think we're still getting very far. Obviously not Rescuing Anne, because then a lot of stuff was already much more renewed, etc. Maybe that's about how far we get. The last storyline quest before Rescuing Anne. Probably. Don't know exactly anymore which storyline quests there were between Rescuing Lisa. That one was also quite epic in the old one, and between Rescuing Anne. What else did we get? This one is also so iconic, by the way. Gosh, I really need to think. What storyline quest did we get between saving Lisa and saving Anne? Oh, I know, there was one where Fripp got injured. Maybe we have that one as well. That also already had to do with Darko. Well, I will see about it, how far we get in this version. I will know it when there are no more quests to play, and then I'm like, what now? No. And now I know what to do then. Then it's making versus videos first. And just keeping up with new SSO. A captain is like, will be there even if you can't see it, but I mean, who can't see this boat? Oh well. It's fine. In the end, all is fine. Right, this is the first time that we get to Darkcore headquarters, the ocean. Oh, I wouldn't want to work there. Always dark, and the environment always dark. Yeah, this is definitely a place of darkness. Oh, you guys remember this probably. This nerve-wracking task. And I really noticed, because like, you know, that is something that has improved a lot in SSO. The character controls, the controls in general. So I remember in the I don't know if it was like that in the season games, but in the Starshine Legacy games, the controls were actually, they were worse than here when it comes to the character and everything, because in Starshine Legacy you can only use W, A and SD. And that's not always practical, not always so handy. No, you also could not use the mouse as much, not as easy to turn and hold the camera. But now in new SSO it's also easy when it comes to controls. It's much more smooth. And the the character is much more easy to control. The camera too works much nicer. Yeah, even this in old SSO, this was also a step ahead from Starshine Legacy to old SSO to new SSO to how the controls are now. When it comes to the character especially, it has improved so much. Really notice that in this version, how much harder it is to control our character, especially when running. Yeah, I am grateful for those improvements. Yeah, I got a little bit too confident earlier. And then we get a dark message. Like, yeah, this old SSO, it was a bit darker and scarier in general. I don't know how they changed this quest in new SSO. For that I first have to do all those new StorylineQuest, the updated ones, to know how they did that, because I know they changed a lot. They changed the one with us rescuing Lisa. I did that some years back. That one is less epic, much less epic than I remembered. So I bet that they have changed many other things too. Yeah, they actually, I feel like they took out a lot of the scary elements and made it all a little bit more friendly and softer. And that hasn't really done the game good. Storyline quests are still enjoyable, but the spooky, mysterious vibe it used to have, it's not half there. Or how do I say this right? It's not half as good as it was anymore. It's still present, but oh, he would so see us. But oh well, it's a game. Applying the logic again. I remember this one. Justin is not yet so willing to go with us. At this point I was like, where do I need to go? Am I doing this the right way? This really does look a little bit like that Starshine Legacy part with Starshine. Rescuing him. Lol, we kept running. Little bug, I suppose. Looked funny though. Yeah, Justin here, he was willing. But I also manipulated him a bit, or I don't know what I did to him. Some sort of trance hypnosis, maybe. But I think it's either the second or third time that we visit that he comes with us. The time we do rescue him, that is when our horse unlocks its wings. I hope that was before February 2017. That was when a Star Stable News was still a thing. That was always so much fun. I really enjoyed it. Arab. I love the voice acting for us, really old SSO. Yeah, alright, Justin, we'll go. Don't wanna come anyways. This is just a young, naive boy yet. Well, we have to get out of here fast, but we're not gonna be that fast with all these tight turns that are coming up. Now, as long as you get to the next checkpoint before the time runs out, then you're fine. Ooh, I don't hope that is hot steam, that would hurt. All sorts of leakages they have there. Yeah, I guess it needs to be renovated, that's all. With all these leaking pipes. We should work here on the ground as a plumber. But they recognize us, unfortunately. Yeah, we'd be dead or severely injured. Luckily it's just a game. And it's good that we can't apply real life logic. Just taking my time here, we're fine. Don't want to fall again. Oh, that is so cool with the flare. Yeah, that is quite a perfect spot indeed, quite high up. This is really a bit tricky to do. It was like, how are we supposed to walk over that? But of course, with my horse I can just jump. There they are, ready for us. Yay! First and the last time that we are on this boat. Before we always use a small boat to get there, and then we can get there whenever we want to. That was also kind of cool. Just trying out that game again with the GED man. No, Darkcore man. Well, they're both bad, but or to practice before the next storyline quest. Yeah, time to gather the council again. Discuss the next steps. Oh, this whole storyline quest playing, it's like receiving a sweet candy. Yeah. It's just so fun. You know what I would love if there was a way that you could replay storyline quests. Like, I don't need to replay the regular quests. They are good, but they don't really beat the storyline quest. If I could just replay a random part of it whenever I wanted, that would be so cool. Okay, in this case I kinda agree with him to send a newbie to do that stuff. But hey, we are special, we can do it. We'll meet here many more times. Now we're really getting some progress. Like, it started kinda slow with the storyline quest, but now the pace is picking up a bit. I like that. The mystery of this place always. But we still have not unlocked the gate on the other part of it. Well, I'm sure, I hope that will happen someday in new SSO. So funny, Alex's face now and all the things she said, the emotion doesn't match the dialogue. It's kind of funny, but yeah, that's also progress, improvements, the face expressions, the mouth and the eyes actually moving. That was so good in the latest storyline quest in new SSO this year. That little nod, that little communication between Jessica and Katja. When are we gonna get a new storyline quest? Like, so far we've only had one this year, right? Yeah, it's mostly festivals now. Who knows, maybe we'll get one more before the end of the year. That would be great. I get it though, making these quests, that takes a lot of time, work, effort. I'd love to have storyline quests every month, but I don't think that's realistic. Then all the dialogue has to be written, the story, everything. all the animations, everything has to be implemented and tested in the game within a month and translated. That it's possible if you have a big team on it, I think. I have never worked in anything with the gaming industry, so I don't know. I have no experience with it. How much time things take, but I do know it takes time. Even making a video, I highly underestimated that. So if a video already takes that much, well, animating a character and everything from scratch, that must take so much time. So to have a storyline quest every month, if everything goes smoothly, I suppose it could be possible, but you really need to have a lot of the storyline fleshed out already then, because if you have to think of the next part, how and everything every month, that would take too much time, I guess. No, I think 1 month you think of how further, next month you implement it, I think a bit in that way. But well, I guess if you had a really big team, maybe then it would be possible, but still stretch, I think. I don't know. Anyone watches this who comes from the gaming industry, let me know. Would that be possible? It of course also depends on how much you put into the quest, how big and long it will be. So let me know, inform me. I think it's interesting to learn a little bit more. Alright, I see this video is almost coming to an end. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night, day, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Bye.